priority, and they probably always will be.
Yeah.
So my question is, what do you do with that? How do you stay on course?
Right. Well, what are you off the course of making progress on a business objective or life changes, or do you get off the course of being who you've become? Do you see what does the question make sense?
Yeah. Well, just to tell, the way it works is my day gets ruined almost from the get-go. Now, I know how to overcome this. It just hit me now, which I have no explanation why. Just going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to the gym now, and then I'm going to do, and don't let any of that in before it hits me.
Yeah.
I've got that. But the thing is that by doing that, it doesn't go away.
It never will.
It's still there.
Can I explain something? When will you ever get to stop doing laundry?
Not in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, never. There are going to be things about your life that never go away. And the real mastery is in managing yourself so that you can either turn and not let the day be ruined and step into helping the emergency of the day with the kids, which happens in my life a lot, or saying, hey, that's your issue. I'll be back in an hour and we'll talk about it. And not adding anything to it. That is literally that is the heart of everything that you've learned, and you actually, frankly, have mastered it. And the other thing is that I think that our kids, at least, and our family, because it might not be kids, it might be that you got a dog that's sick, it might be that you have family members that are constantly, it might be that you have mom and dad you got to take care of. And so those are real issues. But what I know that you're capable of is not letting those real life things that do come up interfere how you feel in the moment in terms of what you do next, how you choose to talk to somebody, what thoughts you're going to have, all of that. Does that make sense?
Yes, and as I listened today and I was thinking about this problem, I figure it's like when I get up in the morning or after the gym or whenever it hits me, it's like there's two paths in front of me.
Yes.
And I could go down that left-handed path, which is all of those feelings of upsettedness or inadequacy or whatever that is that they trigger in me. It's not me doing it necessarily. It is coming from a legitimate source. But instead, I stay the course and go that straight path.
So remember how I said I'm working a lot on tone right now? So that's in relation to my family. So not snapping at the kids, not using a sharp tone with Chris, pulling back before even with my team, like trying to be more conscientious about how I speak. And so this is all advanced self-monitoring. Same thing you're working on. So what that tells me is you got the basics handled. Totally, you got them mastered. Now it's about those situational things that happen every 5 seconds. And because when you tune up your awareness, when you start to learn the basics of what we've talked about in terms of confidence is trying, self-doubt is the decision not to, that there are 4 traps, actions that you actively engage in that are forms of self-doubt that rob you of your power, of your joy, of your opportunity. When you learn how to interrupt the thought patterns that really betray you and you take control of them, you got the basics down. Now what happens is you got a problem, because in every situation, you're actually so clear that you know you have a choice. And so there'll be some things that really irritate you because you wish that you didn't feel it. It irritates me that after all this time, I still hate exercising and that I have all that agita. It irritates me that my kids haven't absorbed all this yet and they do things that trigger me. So there are things that happen, but you now have the control to make the decision. And then the next level will be to make the decision without torturing yourself and also without destroying everybody around you.
You know, a really powerful thought, and it's evolved a little bit, is the only thing between you and your dreams is you. And I actually would visualize that.
Yeah.
I mean, I still do, but this whole idea too of if an action will solve your problem,
you don't have a problem.
you don't really have a problem, Wow.
And here's the other thing.
Wow.
If you think about, like, I think I shared with you in the beginning the story about discovering the 5-second rule and how if I rolled the clock forward and thought about if I continued to behave this way in my marriage, it would lead to a place I didn't want it. You start to see when you slow things down to a 5-second window, like time sort of expands a little bit, and you can roll forward. If I go down that road with the emotion, it leads here. If I gut check myself and push myself in this direction, it's actually toward the thing that I want. And the thing that you want might just be a little bit more confidence. It might be the funding for your company. It might be to not have these waves, of anxiety come over you. I don't know what it is. It's your life. You get to choose. But what's cool is all of these tools will work when you engage in them. So that's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Mel.
Yeah, of course.